Right, so a bit of a quirky video today, and I sort of thought I'd do something a little bit different. I thought I'd show you a couple of freaky animals. Not particularly freaky, but just a little bit unusual on the farm. So we rear our own replacements, and do you know what? I think animals are just like people. You just get a few quirks, don't you? Some people have got big ears, some people have got long noses, you know, you get odd things happen. What we've got is, so we'll see part 2 in the milking parlour, but part 1, well, it's all one part this video, but there's two parts in one video, if you know me. The first part, I'm showing you this heifer here, heifer calf. Now, if you can see her in the background, she's with another heifer there. Always good to keep two animals together, never keep one on its own. They don't like being on their own, a bit like people. This one here, right from birth, you can probably just see on the back of the neck, we'll have a closer look in a minute. Right from birth, has never had a proper amount of hair on her. It's really weird. We'll go and have a look. So, and there's a good comparison here. They're very similar age. Okay, so we've got normal heifer here, good shiny coat there. You can see there, and then we go. Look, for starters, look round her eyes. Can you see? They're quite bald round her eyes. Now I'm going to jump in. If you look. Just climb over the gate. Can you see how blotchy her hair is? Hello, come. You might see, look, she's got a very, you can actually see the pink skin. It's not very good light in here. You can actually see she's got not proper hair growth on her. You can see the pinkness of her skin underneath there, and on the neck particularly. Look, it's nearly bald. Nearly bald on the neck. You see that? Look. Look at that. Now that is a bit weird. It's alright in itself. Look, you can see the difference. Look at this. Completely covered in hair and no patches. Bald around the tail as well. She stood still now, look, you can have a proper... Now that's a really odd one. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the calf. The calf is absolutely healthy as anything, and it was born like it. As soon as it was born it looked odd. And it reminds me of those cats, you know, the cats you get with no hair on them? They're bred to have no hair. It's a little bit, here's a picture of one. Now I don't really like the look of that really, but that's a bit odd, isn't it really? So I'm not sure what's going on there. My only concern is sometimes if they got a sort of problem with the skin, they can get sunburnt. But otherwise, perfectly healthy animal, and I don't know what's going on with that. So we'll see how she goes. She'll end up in the milking parlour. I mean, hopefully she'll be fine. She drinks, eats, everything fine. If I didn't know, if she wasn't born like it, I think she has some sort of mange or something like that. So that's a weird one. And I was thinking, because we name all the cows have got a name. We're going to call her Mary. Do you remember I mentioned Hairy Mary in a video a long time ago? She's not Hairy Mary. So that's not Hairy Mary, alright? 1523, remember that number? We'll look at her when she's older, assuming she's okay. Right, so not Hairy Mary there. We're off to the milking parlour. I filmed this morning. We'll have a look at this. Another cow that's got a little bit of an odd quirk about it. In the meantime, from Hairy Mary to the milking parlour. Not Hairy Mary, to the milking parlour. Right, well I'm in the parlour. And I'm chugging away. Can you hear the sound of the pulsators? Chug, chug, chug. Chug, chug, chug. And I've got one cow here. It's a bit unusual. Just give her a bit of cake. So, 132. Nice little heifer. Right, I'm going to put the unit on her. And we'll have a look at what's a bit different about her when we finish. Right, she's pretty well finished now, so I'm just going to take the unit off her. Okay, this cow, believe it or not, it's got an extra hole in her teeth. And so milk comes out of the side of the teat as well as the teat canal at the bottom. Let me just show you. So as I showed you earlier, the freaky cow. Now that is, she's been like that since we started milking her, and she obviously has got an extra, sort of must be like a T-junction on the teat canal. Teat canal goes down through the teat and the milk normally comes out the bottom, which it does for all the milking. But there's obviously a little tiny side thing coming off out the side of the udder, out the side of the teat. Let me just let her milk go a minute. Oh no, I've got to put the teat dip on her as well. Anyway, it's not affected her in any way, but she didn't get mastitis or anything. But what a weird thing, I've never seen that before. And the milk only ever comes out of there whenever it's the end of milking. I don't think it comes out during milking. So, there you go. Just as in life with people, you get oddities with animals as well. Anyway, I thought this was just a little bit of a quirky video. Crack on, everyone. In my case, milk on. I've got all that lot to do out there, look. Can you see them through the steamy window? Right, crack on.